My Infiniti Q60 was blowing smoke on full catless exhaust while sitting on traffic lights or idling. Do you have any idea what it could possibly be? Now, this could be a million things, and I'm not diagnosing your car. I recommend you go to someone to diagnose whatever problem that your car might be having, but I can give you some information that I've collected based on my knowledge on this platform.
Great!
So I collected a lot of information from tuners and technicians, and I put them all in like a Google Docs folder, so I could pretty much tell you everything I wrote. Okay, so we're gonna start from the top. So one of the reasons you see a lot of smoke coming from your exhaust, either black, dark gray, or even white, would have to do with fuel. And the biggest common issue with VR30s is having a stuck injector, okay? That has been known to produce white smoke. If you have grayish, bluish, whitish smoke coming from your exhaust, some people have been known for it to be their turbo, like turbine wheel, pretty much leaking oil. A good thing to do, since you have full catless downpipes, you can remove your catless downpipes and just look at your turbine wheel, see if it's leaking any oil. That pretty much is how you could check that out. If you see slightly whitish smoke coming from your exhaust, it could possibly be condensation and water vapor, leading to a lightly smokish exhaust. It should go away after a while, but if you're in a cold environment, it's just gonna stay on for a little bit. Now, if the smoke is white and it smells very sweet, that could be an indication of a coolant leak somewhere. If you checked your coolant reservoir to see if you're losing coolant, if it's low, fill it up to the minimum, not the maximum line, when the car has sat overnight. Then drive it over for a week again after the car has sat overnight and see where the level is at. If it's empty or well below the minimum line, you are definitely losing coolant. It could be either a turbocharger issue or a small crack inside of the block, porous block. Definitely do an oil analysis. If your oil analysis comes back to see that you have a high concentration of sodium and potassium, that means you have coolant mixing with your engine oil somewhere. Like, I remember where I saw this guy, he posted that, I put AMS oil in my engine, the white smoke went completely away. I wonder why. If you just change your oil and the white smoke goes away, think about it like this. If coolant is mixing with your engine oil, right? And you change your oil to a fresh new oil, you're not having as much coolant mixing with your engine oil. So obviously it's not gonna blow like a crazy amount of white smoke. But definitely do an oil analysis. Two of the big reasons on this platform that you see people mixing oil with coolant would either be, what is it? It's the coolant galley plug on the top of the head on either the driver's side or passenger side. You have to pop the valve cover off to see it. Or, which is even worse, it's porous block, the manufacturing defect in the casting that leads to small holes in the engine being developed over time because of thermodynamics and the casting of the engine.